Topping our news, police are still working to identify a man hit and killed by a train in Bellevue early this morning. It happened around 5 a.m. on Sawyer Brown Road. The train engineer told police he saw the man lying on the tracks, but he made no attempt to get up or move before he was hit. Officers were on the scene for much of the morning, taking pictures and gathering evidence. No foul play is suspected. We're learning, new details this morning about the gunman from Chattanooga whose shooting rampage took the lives of 5 servicemen. A family representative says Mohammed Abdulaziz was first treated by a child psychiatrist for depression when he was 12 or 13 years old. That person also confirmed in recent years the Kuwait-born Abdulaziz also fought drug and alcohol abuse. Spending time in Jordan last year was an attempt to help clean himself up. Meanwhile, the scenic city is still reeling from the tragedy. Thousands gathered in churches all over East Tennessee for Sunday services, mourning the loss of life and honoring the fallen's commitment to serve and protect. Former UT quarterback Peyton Manning still has a heart for his former home state. He took a break from preseason practice yesterday to make a trip to Chattanooga and pay his respects. The city's police department tweeted this picture of his visit over the weekend. The war of words between fellow Republicans Donald Trump and Senator John McCain is heating up again today. McCain is now responding to attacks Trump made last week about whether or not the Arizona senator is truly a war hero. Brian Webb has more.
Senator John McCain says Donald Trump doesn't owe him an apology, but on MSNBC's Morning Joe, he said the billionaire candidate should apologize to other American prisoners of war.
To denigrate that in any way, their service, I think, is offensive to most of our veterans.
Over the weekend, Trump took a swipe at McCain, who spent years as a POW during the Vietnam War.
He's not a war hero.
He's a war hero.
He's a war hero.
5.5 years.
He's a war hero because he was captured. I like people that weren't captured.
Trump's fellow Republican presidential candidates quickly fired back.
Donald Trump owes every American veteran, and in particular John McCain, an apology.
But Trump is refusing to back down. He took aim at both McCain and his fellow candidates in a USA Today op-ed saying, "McCain has abandoned our veterans. I will fight for them. And a number of my competitors for the Republican nomination have no business running for president. I do not need to be lectured by any of them." Republican strategist Frank Luntz says Trump's refusal to play nice with the Republican Party could have big implications.
This could be the beginning of a third-party candidacy.
The GOP National Committee has warned Trump, saying there is no place for comments that disparage those who have served honorably. Brian Webb for CBS News.
Trump received 4 deferments for military service during Vietnam and ultimately got a medical release. Records indicate his issue was a bone spur. The Republican candidates face off in their first official presidential debate next month. It's one of Tennessee's newest state parks, and magazines have called it one of the best swimming holes in North America. But a News Channel 5 investigation is taking a hard look at whether the state is doing enough at Cummins Falls to keep visitors safe. It opened with just 2 park rangers on staff and has already seen numerous injuries as well as 3 deaths. Local emergency officials are urging the state to do more.
They need some funding to help make it safer for them and be able to cover it more adequately.
Be sure to watch News Channel 5 tonight at 6 to see what rescuers have to go through every time someone gets injured at the park and hear what more they say needs to be done.